on you too easy. Splurging on you too easy.
Yeah, I'm not doing it, I think. Yeah. Oh, my stomach growling. Mm. You think I should live in that song?
I would. Wow. You're hungry.
Let me see. Like that? Right there. So we can get a frame.
Whatever.
Okay. So what's up, guys? So today we are doing a mukbang. And Sheik, what you got?
I have a half a slab of rib dried with corn on cob, toast, and their famous. Oh, by the way, this is B Squared Barbecue here in Kennett, Missouri. And
Like that?
I love their food. I just love their barbecue. But that's what I'm eating. And I also have for dessert chocolate strawberry cheesecake.
Yeah, y'all, I got one too. They fire. But this is the only thing I got from there. I got chicken nuggets, because y'all already know what it is. I got some chicken nuggets from McDonald's. Because y'all know.
Yes. I've been on hold for
so
unemployment
weak.
all morning long, and they just hung up on me. But okay.
How you spell? Okay, I'm gonna spell it like that, I guess. Okay. But yeah, y'all. So I guess we can start eating.
So what are we gonna call this, or what are we gonna talk about?
Mukbang, and I'm gonna talk about how I got cheated on, because I feel like that is a very good topic to talk about.
Okay.
So, what are you gonna talk about?
Gosh. Hey, I'm here to talk about whatever. Let's get it.
Are they fresh? I wonder if these fresh. I hope so. They look like it. Okay, so y'all, we finna talk about how I got cheated on.
They are so tender.
By my-
falling off the bone.
By my, ooh. I got cheated on by my ex. Okay, so one day, one lovely day, me and her. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna start right there. Okay, he used to come see me every day before he went to work, and he came to see me. And when he came in the door, he was acting all weird and sketchy. So he came in, he sat down on the couch beside me, and he wasn't saying anything. So I didn't say anything either, because that's like weird. But he eventually got up and went to the other couch and lay down on the couch. And I was just like, okay, like that's weird. So he left. And before he usually leave, he used to tell me bye and all this other stuff. He didn't even say anything. He just got up and left.
Guilt.
I'm going to cut that out because I'm not supposed to say his name. He was like, have you talked to old dude? And I was like, yeah, why? He was just asking me a whole bunch of questions like, have you talked to him? Did he say anything to you when he came to your house? And I was like, no, why? Like, he was acting really weird too. So literally right after that, my cousin's coworker texted me on Snapchat, and she was like, is this your boyfriend? And I was like, I already knew something was up. So I was like, she sent me a video, and he was in another girl's bed around all females. So I was like, yeah, that's him. And she was like, he came to my friend's house yesterday, giving her hickeys and stuff, telling her that he was single and all this other stuff. So I was like, okay. I'm glad she told me. So I texted him, and I was like, we need to talk when you get off from work. And he was like, okay. See, he had lied and told my cousin, and he had already told me everything. So I still didn't know nothing about it. So when he got to my house after work, I showed him the video, and he denied it, and he was like, I wasn't doing nothing with her. But I was like, still, why would you go over her house? Why would you go over her house if one, you know, it's all females there? Because he picked my cousin up from work, dropped him off at home, and then came back over here to Kenny back to the girl's house. So I was just like, okay, why did you do all of that? And he was like, my mama made me mad. We got into it. Excuses. So one day, me and his sister are really close. So one day I went to his house to see his sister. This was after we broke up. He wasn't at home, he was at work. So I went to go see his sister, and his mama was like, Tasia, why did y'all break up? Da da da. Or he said, because I told her that he said they got into it and they started arguing or whatever. And she was like, we didn't even get into an argument and all this other stuff. Then he tried to make me feel bad for going to go tell his mama about it. And he texted me. He was like, I don't know what you was thinking when you was telling my mama that, but now I want you to stay out of my life, da da da. So I was like, okay, I mean.
Pause. Fast forward. Okay. Prior to her getting with this guy, I explained to her, you know, hey, for one, he's a senior. For two, you're just a sophomore, baby. And I did explain to her, a guy will tell you anything that you want to hear. Anything that you might want to hear. So I had already hipped her to all of this. But, you know, at this point, when you explain to a person, because you've experienced something, listen and learn.
Yeah, I should listen.
But I'm one of those that, hey, if you don't want to listen, you have to see things for yourself. I got your back every day, all day, as your mother. Mm-hmm. But if you don't want to listen, you have to see it for yourself. Mm-hmm. Okay.
He was like, our bond, I don't know. It's like, we really close with each other, but we always are arguing with each other.
We never keep anything from each other.
Yeah, basically, we tell each other everything. But it's like, I don't know. When our attitudes collide, it's not okay. Because we have the same attitude. People tell me I have an attitude just like her.
But she know who mama is. She know not to cross them boundaries.
So,
don't we? Yeah, you know.
So when our attitudes collide, like when we both catch each other on a bad day, it's not okay.
No.
But we still love each other. Of course. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I told her, like, she was the first person I told about it. Like, we were in Walmart, and I was all the way across the store somewhere, and I, like, called her, and I was like, I just found me, like, instantly.
I don't like to be one of those, say, I told you so. Because I experienced that growing up.
And like, and the thing is, he like, did I just say his name again?
Yeah, bleep his ass out.
Oh,
don't even make him feel like he's important.
But yeah. And when he got home from work, well, when he came to my house after work, it's crazy because, I don't know, it's like he was acting like nothing happened.
And that's how they do.
And the thing is, he told me, he was like, I didn't do nothing with her. I was like, well, why are you even laying in her bed? Like, it's one thing that you're at her house around all females, but it's another thing that you're laying in her bed.
Why was he there in the first place?
Exactly. Period. Like, Corian didn't even want to go with him. Corian went home and went to sleep, which is something he should have did after he got off from work.
The part I didn't get was when you told me he said that he basically couldn't help himself and it's just in him. What's in a person that has to come out? And right. He did give you leeway in telling you that because he didn't have to tell you that.
Right.
But for you to know that a person has an issue with cheating, then that should give you should make the decision and choice of saying, you know what, I'm not going to deal with this. Mm-hmm. Period.
And then he tried to put it back on me. And he was like, because we have an alarm system. And when she sets her alarm, she doesn't want anybody else coming to the house. Because then we have to get up. We have to unarm the house, let them in, arm the house back. It's a lot. So he was like, your mom doesn't even like people coming to the house at a certain time. And da-da-da. And I was like, no. So,
and I know you were hurt behind all of that.
I was. I'm not
But
even gonna lie, I was.
We, as women, have to learn to pick ourselves up. Hey, dust yourself
and
off.
move on.
And move forward. But let that be a learning experience. Always. Always let any experience that you go through be a learning experience.
Right.
And I'm not saying...
And it's crazy because that's the very first time I ever got cheated on. So it was like...
It was probably your first heartbreak.
Yeah. It was like weird. It was like...
But I'm sure... I'm going to tell you this too. It won't be your last. Life will throw you many heartaches and pain. Right. But you have to learn how to... Hey...
Get through it and get
through
over
it. Yeah. So...
Because like when I was, I was like... I don't know, like, I didn't want to get out of bed. Like, she would literally have to come in my room and tell me, look, you need to get up and do something. Because that's how bad I was. I would literally lay in my room all day and just watch TV.
I was literally about to fight you.
Like, she would be like, Tazy, get up and come do this for me. And I wouldn't want to get up and go do it. Like I didn't want to get up and do anything at all.
Yeah, don't ever let that point set in.
And I hate that I did let myself get to, that I did let myself get to that point because it was like, I mean, I don't know. And then it's like he was texting me and he was like, oh, I'm sorry, da-da-da. And that was like a couple of days before Christmas. So he texted me out of nowhere and he was like, do you still want your Christmas presents or not?
I saw all the signs of a narcissist.
And I was like, yeah.
He was a manipulator. He knew how to manipulate her because...
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I don't normally, come in and be like, no, this is not going to happen. This is not going to happen. But at that point, I'm like, okay, he cheated on her. He did this. He did that. He's telling her this. He's telling her that. And... she'll be mad, upset. She was like going through this emotional roller coaster. She would be mad, upset, hurt at the same time. And then it's like she started falling into this mode of not want to do anything. And I'm like, no, baby girl. We're not going to do that. No, ma'am. So I had to just finally tell her. The last straw was when I heard her on the phone with him and him talking to her like he was somebody's daddy.
Oh, Father.
And at that point, I had to tell her, look, hang the damn phone up.
Cut it off.
It's a done deal.
Leave it alone.
Let it go. So was that a learning experience for you, honey?
Yeah. And now I've moved on. And I'm in another relationship. And I'm happy.
Yeah. And, but you're still young.
Right.
You're 16.
I'm 15.
Not yet. Going on 16. But, I mean, you're going to have... And then I try to say this. Going to a relationship, not thinking, okay, this is not going to last forever. Mm-hmm. This is just a phase I'm going through. Sometimes at your age, that's the way you got to go through it. You can't go into it hitting it hard like, this going to be a forever thing. Because a lot of times it's not.
You're right. You're hot.
You're hot.
Are you hot? Well, it's probably because I'm eating the sauce.
Yeah.
But y'all, this cheesecake right here, okay, we over the situation about me getting cheated on because I bossed up in some period. Poop.
Honey, I got some. When you eating corn on cob, baby, you gotta have some toothpicks or something when you eating Ribs, period.
We don't have none?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. This cheesecake. I don't understand.
Let me see what the fuss about this cheesecake is.
It's so good.
Because
it's so good. Like, you don't understand. Especially the
I'm not
crust.
trying it. I can't finish this right now.
Right. It's so good.
Yeah, so I can't believe they hung up on me.
I don't know when. I don't know. I want to make a schedule like day of the week to start posting. So I think I might post every Wednesday and every, what's today, Thursday?
So you think you're gonna be really serious about doing this?
Yeah, like, yeah. Let's hope I get somewhere.
Okay.
Oh my god, like, just imagine being YouTube famous. Just imagine. You want me to try with you? Well, I already tried it, but you
Well,
want me to
this
eat
is fire.
You eat it?
Yeah, it's good.
It's fire, I told you. Yeah. I would never guide you in the wrong way.
And I would never guide you in the wrong way.
I feel like you gonna be able to hear me chewing, and I hate it when people hear me chew.
I mean,
Like, it's so, I don't know. It
you
makes
are
me feel
eating.
uncomfortable.
Are you smacking?
You know,
There's a difference.
I don't smack when I eat.
This is bomb. So, let's talk about making a schedule for this, you know.
Yeah.
We need to get a daily schedule going. What is quarantine team?
Yeah, because
I mean, like, getting used to sleeping in, like it's summertime. No.
I mean,
We need to stay moving, active, and on the go. Well, not on the go like that, you know. This is so far.
your air literally just came on for like 10 seconds and then put back off.
Well, because it's already cold in here. I don't understand why you're hot.
You're cold. Probably don't eat the salt. That's probably what it is.
Well, maybe. But yeah.
I get some ribs.
Okay.
I just want a piece. Like, I don't want the whole thing. I just want a piece. Like, right here.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I wanted. Yeah, them ribs are so fire. Like,
They are.
ribs and chicken nuggets.
And I have to eat my ribs dry.
Yeah.
Like, if I decide I want to put barbecue sauce on them,
I
then
want to
let
do
me.
myself.
But, yeah.
I remember when I was little, I used to hate
You
ribs.
want to get chicken nuggets, like, wow.
Those chicken nuggets are good. Chicken nuggets are so good. I don't even know why they gave me all these sauces. They gave me 6 sauces, including the one that I'm using now.
Well, you did
Like-
get a 20 piece.
I know, but like,
Some people like a lot of sauce.
I'm not gonna be like drowning my chicken nuggets in buffalo sauce. Like, my mouth will be burning right now. More than it already is. That's some pig.
Oh. So, what do you see yourself doing in near future?
Me? YouTube. Hopefully after this.
Outside of YouTube stuff?
I don't know. I don't know. Like,
I asked her, what does she want to do after graduating? Like, now's the time to be deciding that. Okay. You're a sophomore.
I'm a junior now.
If I had to do all over again, I would have been, hey, boom, boom. I got this goal. Boom, I knocked that one down. Boom. I'm here now. Boom. I'm back to work on this. You know?
Mhm.
That's what you gotta do, baby girl.
Mm.
But, you know. I know a lot of people say college isn't for everybody. I encourage you to go to college
I think I am.
and get a degree.
Well, at least 2 years. Maybe 4.
I want you to do better than me.
Mm-hmm.
Go further than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, my first year of college was when I got pregnant with you. And I dropped out. But, hey, it's never too late.
Well, you're going to school now, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And, you know, I've come across a few hurdles, but you don't let that stop you. Let that motivate you.
Like, I really can, like, play my main sport, which is volleyball this year.
Mm-hmm.
Because now I have an autoimmune disease. Isn't it an autoimmune disease?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have an autoimmune disease. And it's like, that didn't come until, like, last year, March, I would say.
May 2019 was a
Horrible.
year for the both of us.
Yeah.
May, I was diagnosed with lupus and fibromyalgia.
And I was diagnosed with all sorts of colitis.
Mm-hmm.
And just imagine if I wouldn't have got it treated when I did, I would have Crohn's by now, probably.
Yeah. We caught it in time. And
Like,
I'm praying.
I was like, oh my goodness, like, why is my stomach acting like this? Like, I remember one day.
At first I thought it was stress from
Yeah, I
moving to
thought
a
it
new
was
school,
too.
moving to a new town, but
Because, like, that was my first time, like, actually moving, like, going to a new school and meeting new people. Like, it was stressful, but I don't think that's what it was. Because it's like, I met new people fast. And it's like, it's not like I was getting bullied or anything. So, like,
yeah.
oh no.
That's why I tell you, baby, the life will throw you so many different terms, but you gotta stay strong through it.
So good. It's so good. I don't like chocolate cake
I mean,
at all.
I can eat it to a certain. I don't like a lot.
Mhm.
But this combination is pretty good.
Mhm. Sorry. So good.
And I thought I was gonna save some for later, but it's like you can't stop eating it.
And it's so good. Like, I feel like this is gonna be my go-to every time I go there now.
But yeah, they know your face now. He already said it. He said, "Oh yeah, she wants a strawberry chocolate covered strawberry cheesecake."
It's fire. It's so good. Like, I love the crust.
I don't think I'm gonna say this for later. It's almost gone now. But I've had my tummy's had enough.
I'm like, my it got so bad to the point where I was losing like at least 5 pounds every week. I got so little.
Yeah.
I lost at least, what, 25 pounds?
Almost like 30, yeah.
Yeah, I lost a lot of weight. And it's like, now I'm healthy. And I'm getting my weight back.
When she started getting her
My
infusions, I gradually saw her getting her appetite and all that back.
Yeah, because like I didn't have an appetite. I didn't want to eat. It would be times where I would have to literally, or she would have to literally say, "You need to eat something," because I didn't want to eat.
Or she was snacking a lot.
Yeah. It's like I was getting sick a lot, throwing up and all this other stuff. It was
Every
bad.
day or every other day I was getting a call at work like,
Yeah, from school because I don't know. It was,
Yatasia's sick. Can you pick Yatasia
yeah, I
up?
was throwing up a lot.
So finally I spoke with the school and I'm glad they worked with me on a
Yeah.
504 plan. And
Took a minute.
yes, it did. But with the help of the doctors at St. Louis Children's Hospital and
Yeah.
they came together and came up with a 504 plan to help her out. So the days that she was missing were like not excused, but with the 504 plan that helped her out, extra time in between classes, and
if I have to go to the bathroom, just go.
Yeah.
And it's like
tardy
I don't know.
she won't be counted tardy, and
Yeah.
she'll have extra time to turn in work that she's missed, so that helped a lot.
And it's like, I don't know, because like she thought I love hot food. Like, if you don't know me, I love hot stuff. Like, I eat.
And I don't feel like she should be eating spicy food with what she has going on. I tried to tell on her when I took her to the doctor.
1,000,001 times, but they always took my side.
These talkies are not good for you.
And the doctor told me, she asked me, was it messing up with my stomach? Because one while it was, I'm not even gonna lie, one while it was, and I stopped eating hot chips for a minute. But once I started getting my infusions, it's like it stopped messing up my stomach. So I started back eating them.
And I was worried more about would it help, and not only that, like the side effects of it.
Right.
You know, so.
Like, I don't know. I was in a hospital. Well, I wasn't in and out of the hospital. My very first little colonoscopy that I had was August the 9th, I think. And that was the very first, like, operation that I had with this stuff going on. And they said that it came back and it wasn't as bad. But when I went to St. Louis, and yeah, when I went to St. Louis to get my MRI done, it came back and it was really bad. And she told me that it was really bad. I had to stay in the hospital for 3 days.
This was like a couple of days before Thanksgiving, so
I didn't go back home until the day of Thanksgiving.
So yeah,
pretty.
And that was probably I think they released you about what 5 that afternoon. So that was a treacherous drive for me.
Yeah,
but anything for my baby.
It was like,
It was rainy. It was foggy. Yeah.
It was like, I don't know. I was so mad because I couldn't eat. I didn't eat for at least 48 hours. I couldn't eat anything.
But we gradually saw you get better during that time.
Right.
After they gave you your first infusion before
I left the hospital.
So it was like a trial and it's like a wait and see game of like, let's see if this is gonna work. But I'm glad it worked.
And now I go get my infusions every month, and I'm better. And you can have flare-ups. With
Stress, for one, causes flare-ups.
And it's like, I can tell because when I get stressed or when I get, like, nervous.
That's why I got so upset about this little boy. I'm like, you don't allow nothing to stress you, let alone a guy. Come on,
yeah,
man.
when that happened, I was having flare-ups.
Yeah, and that really made me mad. It upset me. And I did tell him, regardless if you chose to be back with him or not, that he was no longer allowed in my home. No longer.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, okay, this has to stop somewhere. And, you know, he kept getting you with his little everything you wanted to hear. So, yeah.
Man, I've done. Moved on.
Give her a couple of years. She gonna have her mama backbone. Like, here's my thing. First time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. And baby, no, I'm not gonna give you that second chance to do me in, do me dirty. Will I be cordial with you? I'll be cordial all day.
Yeah.
But I know how to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? And it won't be the same level as prior to you, you know, crossing me. So,
Right.
and that's with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I feel like everybody forgives and doesn't forget. Like,
Yeah.
I know I'm not the only person that just forgives and don't forget. Like,
Don't be gullible with it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I need to work on that too, because I am very
I
very
have.
gullible.
And she used to get upset, you know, when I tell her that you're too gullible.
Like,
And you know,
and gullible necessarily isn't believing everything that everybody says, which I do that, but I need to work on it.
yeah, we're gonna work on it.
I'm improving a little by little.
And I'm not saying that everybody is gonna cross you, you know what I'm saying? But you have to know, like, all
You
the
still have to
signs and
watch
that
people.
trickery, baby.
Yeah, you still have to
know.
watch people, because
You know what I mean? What are your intentions?
anybody will do you dirty.
Yeah. What is a person's intentions?
Especially if it's somebody that is, I wouldn't say self-centered or conceited, but
Narcissist.
sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, and I've dealt with a couple of those.
Like, they would do anything to hurt you, and, like, I would
Make
say,
you feel guilty
make you
because
feel
of what
guilty
they
because of what they-
do.
Mhm.
You know, nah.
And
But yeah, I'm done eating, so... Are you gonna eat all of that at
I'm
once?
so
in one
picky.
setting?
I'm so picky. Look at this. I'm trying to get this.
You don't like the strawberries?
No, and I can't get it out.
Ah.
Okay. I don't like to taste the actual strawberry in my stuff. I'm so
Weird.
picky. I'm picky.
Yeah, you are a picky eater.
Like, she gets so mad at me all the time because I'll be like, can I get this, but I don't want this on it, or can I get this and I don't want this on it. Like, I like my burgers with only ketchup and pickles on them, but I don't like eating the actual pickles.
You like to eat them separate?
I just like the taste of the pickle juice. So I would get the burger and let the pickle juice soak into the burger and then take the pickles off and just eat the burger.
Wow. Yeah. Just soak my burger in pickle juice. That's it.
I started those Kool-Aid pickles last night. They're in the refrigerator.
Okay. The whole or half?
We didn't buy the halves, remember?
Mm.
Because she had an attitude yesterday.
I did. Like, when I'm grocery shopping with this corona stuff going on, I'm like, look, let's make a list. Let's go for everything that's on this list and get the hell up out of here.
Here's one reason why she had an attitude yesterday. She got all dolled up and dressed to go in Walmart.
Did I?
Woke me up. Well, you got dressed.
I just put a head wrap on and a sweater.
You got dressed. And when we got to Walmart, she was like, okay, I'm going to make a list and you're going to go in there and get it. And I was like, I thought you were coming in. And she got so mad at me. She had an attitude with me the whole entire time we were in Walmart.
First of all, I feel like this. With both of us having a low immune system with these autoimmune diseases, it is very vital that we wear masks.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, they always say follow your first mind. And you know, my first mind was like, don't go grocery shopping today, wait until tomorrow.
But I didn't force her to go grocery shopping. She tried to wake me up at like 11 something, and she was like, wake up so we can go grocery shopping. But I don't go to sleep until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So when I go to sleep, I don't wake up until like 12 or 1.
So anyways, like I explained to her, I'm your mother. I'm not your friend. Stop playing. Don't play with me. Period. Especially, okay, it's one thing for us to be playing around here. But if I'm serious about something and we're in public and you get to playing around, it just annoys me. It makes me want to.
She made me mad.
Yeah. So, yeah, don't play with me. Like, get your stuff. Let me get my stuff. Let's get the hell up out of here. As quickly as possible. You are very rude to be on this phone while you're recording.
Cause she just texted me about something very serious.
Who was she?
Kaya. But her mama was playing. So yeah.
So I guess this.
Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And follow all of my social medias down below because they will be in the description down below. Turn on my post notifications so y'all can get notified every time I make a post. Bye, guys.
They keep telling me work it, I ain't got no choice. I'm all yours. Barbie kissing, call the stores. Barbie shipping, out or indoors, baby, I'm a